There are lots of analogies that you can make in terms of maintaining traction and getting this type of thinking about what happens if we have an attack and the cutting edge of risk management and the cutting edge of governance. How to keep that traction. Strategy. The word strategy comes from the Greek, art of the general. Art of the general, okay? So, what can we learn from that? I'm a former soldier, right? Don't hold that against me. I'm a former soldier, and the soldier, the general is told, take out that country, invade that country over there. What's he going to do? He's going to work out the critical terrain that he has to, first of all, control, dominate. All the different pieces of critical terrain. They're all the kind of critical objectives, right? Now, there are analogies between that kind of military approach and the business approach. The general will say, okay, my first set of objectives are the following, and because, for whatever reason, that equates with the risk-reward equation. You want to buy something, put it in your country, new product line, the risk-reward kind of equation. The general will say, I'm not going to put one soldier on the ground until such time as I get intelligence. He'll send in reconnaissance people and so forth. What's that equate to in business terms? The risk analysis. What are the chances of this happening, the chance of that, the consequences and so forth and so on. The general says, I know I'm going to get hit up. I'm going to lose men. I'm going to be shot. They'll be shot. I want it back in the bunker. They'll be. But I'm still going to achieve my mission. Why? I'll have worked out what I'm going to do to save the day. What's that equate to? That equates to business continuity. That equates to crisis management. Now, you can make the type of thinking. It's organized common sense, ladies and gentlemen. This is not calculus. It's organized common sense. You can make it mainstream by saying, right, can you imagine if each one of you all know your risks within your roles or within your organizations. If you went back to your companies tomorrow morning and said, risk number 3 on the list, if you have a list, is going to happen at 2 o'clock today, right? And we're going to give it 45 minutes. 2 o'clock today, right? What's going to happen? You're going to have rows, particularly if it's a cyber type threat. They'll all be saying, sure, you're responsible for IT. Surely you had all this kind of stuff covered off. You're going to find disagreements about fundamentals, disagreements about who's going doing what and when, disagreements about third-party capabilities and responses and so forth. The promise you make to a CEO by saying, give me 45 minutes every 2 months just to kick the tires on a known and credible risk is that you can say you're going to acquire within the organization, just within 12 months, a kind of an operational and strategic resilience, such that if I'm right, that cyber is here and it'll have the impact on our businesses and our society that drugs has had, right? You're going to have incidents. But you, because you're doing this, will have developed this operational resilience over and above your less adaptive competitors.